Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Massive Carhead 7. Find a sweet spot with the engine's power output. Power really isn't everything in a car, and this is perhaps something that most start to understand and appreciate as they begin to mature and embrace adulthood. Yes, having 1000 HP coursing through your right pedal is an adrenaline rush, but it's just not necessary. When building a drift car, this becomes even more apparent. How will this benefit my drift car? If you go over the real story of how Japan created drift culture, you'll find that excessive power was never the driving force behind it. Rather, distilled power that was instantly available but never more than was deemed necessary. The challenging part here is exactly how much power you need. Usually between 300 to 500 HP tends to be the band to aim for, but depending on other characteristics, you could make do with as little as 200 HP or require as much as 700. 6. Weight reduction keeps you nimble. This one shouldn't be too hard to fathom, given that it can be applied to most performance car-related subjects. Drifting is all about being nimble, and the basic laws of physics should tell you that less weight means more agility, and more agility means that speed at which you can correct a drift or slide into an opposite angle will be much faster. How will this benefit my car? Arguably, removing unnecessary weight is one of the very first things you should do when you get a hold of a suitable drift car. Examples include the rear seats, air conditioning system, and sound deadening materials. Those who are even more ambitious can remove body panels and replace the windows with a lighter alternative. Number 5. Good brakes are non-negotiable. Much like the previous point, stopping hard and fast is just as important as getting up to a good speed as quickly as possible, so choosing the right pads and calipers for you is going to be crucial. How will this benefit my drift car? Navigating complex corner sections means you'll almost constantly be adjusting and then readjusting your car's angle and speed, so being able to drop a few gears quickly and react accordingly is a crucial step in pulling off the most spectacular drifts. There's nothing more rewarding than completing a well-stitched move that comprises multiple drift speeds, angles, and constant directional changes. 4. Pick your wheels and tires carefully. While it is necessary there's a bit more freedom around which wheels and tires you choose for your car. Famous brands like Falken and Toyo offer a wide range of tires suited specifically for drifting, but do be warned, you'll be spending a sizable amount towards them on a near constant basis. How will this benefit my drift car? It's one of the 10 essential drift upgrades for beginners. Choosing a set that offers a good width and a proper offset will help you get higher levels of grip and sidewall stiffness. As mentioned, there are no right or wrong answers here, but do make sure that the tires you opt for have a good mix between grip and slip. 3. Perfecting your steering setup can make you look like a professional. Without the big round contraption before your eyes, how will you be able to drift? Steering matters, especially when it comes to drifting, and ensuring that you've got the most amount of steering range and steering response available is crucial to getting your car to slide. There's also a great test that proves whether a drift car can corner like a sports car, and doing this may just help you see what you could be going wrong with your steering setup. How will this benefit my drift car? By upgrading or installing certain handling or steering components such as tie rods and steering angle kits, you'll be rewarded with better drift angles. Steering is also the main characteristic in helping you to instigate a drift, so when you consider these points, how can a perfect steering setup not be beneficial to you? 2. Aerodynamics matters more than you think. Our surrounding air is a strange thing. For one, it's integral towards the vast majority of living organisms and their respective ecosystems, but for another, it makes it difficult for something the shape of a car to cut through it. That's where aerodynamics comes in. How will this benefit my drift car? Adding various aerodynamic features including a front lip, a rear diffuser, a rear spoiler, or even slimmed down body parts will all help you cut through the air much better. This will make it considerably easier for you to drift and is all the proof you need to verify that in-your-face aftermarket parts on most drift cars are just for show. 1. Closing note. Take your time. Perhaps the most important thing you need to know about building a drift car is to take your time. Don't rush anything and be sure-footed in any decisions that you make, but remember that it's absolutely fine if you're making mistakes and getting things wrong. You won't be a master of drifting within your first attempt, nobody ever is. At the end of the day, drifting is an art form that's enjoyed by millions of people around the world. Be it competitive or purely recreational, drifting requires skill, and skill isn't something that's learned overnight. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them.